In the last 90 days, I accidentally made over $100,000 as a middleman selling AI as a service. And I'm shocked because nobody else is doing this yet. And in this video, I'm going to show you how you can do it too, without having to have any technical knowledge, without having to know how to code, and without actually building anything. Now, before we go any further, I just want to show you some of the proof here. And we're going to jump into this later on in the video, but I want you to pay particular attention here to the timeline of payments and the frequency of payments here. Okay, so any given month, this is in April, and I want you to look at the volume and the amounts here. All right, and like I say, this is a reference point that we're going to revisit just shortly in this video here. Now, if you don't know who I am, my name is Otto, and I have run an agency for the past 6 years. Okay, so I guess I'm somewhat a veteran in this space. And I guess more recently, what I've been able to do is pivot towards a business model where I've moved away from the commoditized agency offer. If you've watched any of the videos on my channel, you already have a load of information about how I've actually been able to achieve that. But the bottom line is that I've moved away from those retainer-based low-value agreements that clients just don't want anymore to actually selling upfront implementations and infrastructures, okay? And in the process of doing that, infrastructure, try and spell this out whilst I am talking, infrastructures. In the process of doing that, I've actually helped hundreds of other individuals do the same, and in over around 79 plus niches now. Okay, so this started in the e-com space for me, and then we've migrated out into about 79 additional niches. All right, and really what this came down to was helping people like yourself who have identified and wanted to solve a problem for a business, charge handsomely for doing so in the region of $10,000 upfront in a upfront fee, and then to step away while still getting paid on an ongoing basis. Okay, and I'm going to show you exactly how you can do it with AI. Now, when I say that nobody is talking about this, all right, I mean that nobody is talking about this. If you do a simple search right now on a separate YouTube tab for AI AAS, AI as a service, there's literally nothing about it online. And this is what's so mind-blowing to me right now. And I guess this is why I've been able to make so much money and so easily in such a short period of time, okay? So what I think is going to be helpful is actually to first define this. Now, I've mentioned it already. AI AAS stands for AI as a service, all right? And what we're talking about here is specifically the delivery of AI-powered capabilities to businesses without them needing to build, without them needing to code, host, or manage those tools themselves, or for you to have to do it for them, all right? And here's why this matters. If you're considering starting an AI automation agency, all right, if you're new in the AI space and you think, right, I want to start an AI agency, you are already too late, okay? Every man and his dog is trying to launch the next AI automation agency only to fall into the same traps that all of these million other wannabe agency owners who are trying to do the same are falling into. And what these traps are and what they come down to are three things, okay? And we're going to talk about the chasm here and how you can benefit from the early mover advantage right here, right now from watching this video. But firstly, looking at the problems these agency owners face, okay? The first one is, I guess it surrounds itself around the complexity of builds, okay? So when you are over-promising a solution to a business and you're promising to deliver a complex build to their complex problem, this process is one that sucks, okay? It's difficult. You have to outsource it to typically people in third world countries if you've got any shot of actually getting profit from your agency, which then opens you and I guess your agency and your income up to increased stress, problems, and not getting paid, okay? So that's what happens if you overpromise and underdeliver to your clients. They just simply won't pay you. All right. Now, the second issue here with AI agencies is that they are already commoditized. Okay. Commoditize. All right. That's the wrong spelling, but I can't spell and talk evidently. Okay. So it's already commoditized, which means everyone is running the same offer and they're running that exact same offer to the same leads, the same business owners, which has led to attrition and exhaustion. All right. The bottom line is that agencies are not trusted. They are not trusted and they are not liked by business owners. In fact, generally, business owners hate agencies, all right? And positioning yourself as one will only lead to you wasting 6, 9, 12 months of playing around and testing and changing your offer, lowering your pricing, only to realize that it's actually the perception the market has of you that is throttling your growth and your scalability, all right? Which really links into the third point here, is that running an agency sucks. Okay, so however productized you are, however systemized, however much you're getting paid, if you're getting paid on an ongoing basis by a client, this will lead to stress. Okay, it will lead to headaches. The goalposts will move, client demands will creep, and ultimately it will lead to an increase in churn. Okay, which means your clients will eventually become dissatisfied and unhappy with the service that you're providing, and they will leave you. Okay, and you might think, well, the fact I've got them locked into a contract means they're going to pay me. Chances are, buddy, they're not. All right, so take it from me. So how do you get in and get out? All right, how do you, and I guess this is a question I've been building on for the last couple of years, all right? How can every new client you onboard pay you 10K up front, plus a handsome monthly recurring fee, plus a percentage of the new business that you are generating for them, all right? And in this video, I'm going to show you how to do that, okay? So the beauty of selling AI as a service is that you don't actually have to rely on selling yourself, and you're not responsible for building anything. So if you don't have case studies, or you don't have an online presence, and you're brand new to the game, you will basically bypass all of the objections and hurdles you'd face if you were pitching a commoditized agency offer. Instead, you focus on the platform, okay? So the focus here, the target, is the platform. Now, when I said you were too late for the AI revolution, there is a caveat. And that caveat can best be seen from this growth chart that we touched upon a moment ago. And I'm going to talk you through this because it's super important to understand the opportunity that is at your footsteps right now. Okay, it's the bottom of your feet right now for you to jump into. Now, these guys here at the start of the growth curve, the innovators and the early adopters, these are the guys that have developed AI as a service, but they're not the ones that are going to make the most money from it. In fact, the guys at the bottom of this growth curve here, these are the ones that have basically risked everything and sunk a load of time, a load of money, and a load of resources into building the AI tools themselves. Now, these are the guys that have created and developed solutions technically for your client's biggest problems, but they're not the ones who are going to get these solutions into your client's hands, okay? That's where you come in, and this is where we are right now, all right? So right now, we are in what's called the chasm, and the chasm is a period of time where anyone who starts selling AI as a service is going to be successful due to the early mover advantage. All right, and this is what the chasm lends itself to. Early mover advantage. Now, if you saw the SMMA wave come and go, if you saw the growth partner wave come and go, or the consulting wave, or dropshipping wave, or any of the other big opportunities that have now come to pass and become commoditized, what you'll notice is the guys who made the most money were the ones that took action in the chasm, okay? And interestingly enough, these were the guys who made the decision. They committed everything to that business model. They took the leap in focusing on that one opportunity. And to this day, interestingly enough, these are the guys who are still at the top of the market. They're still making the most money from it and getting the most benefit from that early mover advantage, okay? So acting fast and acting early actually solidified their position in the market, and it has sustained their success indefinitely. All right, now that is where we are at currently with AI as a service. All right, businesses have a desperate need for AI, but they have absolutely zero idea how to implement it, and it is your job to swoop in and bridge the gap for them. Okay, so this is where the business is, this is where they want to be, and this is you helping them over that gap. All right. Now remember, AI as a service is not a SaaS play, and AI as a service is still not an agency play. It's really the bridge between real AI tools and the businesses who desperately need them but don't know how to implement them. Okay, and it's this relationship between AI tool and you. Okay, so we've got you here, and we've got AI tool, and we've got the client, it's this relationship here that means you can get paid not only on the front end, but on the back end directly at an enterprise level from the AI tools you're implementing for your clients directly. Okay, it gets you paid up front, it gets you paid on the back end. Now, the benefit of this is that clients will get a one and done solution. All right, they get a solution to their biggest, most painful problem, and you get a nice chunk of change in return for doing so on the front end. But you also get direct monthly cash flow from kickbacks from the tool that you've helped them get set up on indefinitely. Now, this video is just an introduction. Okay, and when we talk about these payments here, I'm going to swoop over to this screenshot here that's in our training document. You can see timeline-wise here how we got a platform fee from the AI tool up front for actually setting that client up front on those tools. And then we took our payment up front here directly from the client in return for implementing the tool. And we're going to continue getting this payment, which is about, I think, 1,000. I did the translation conversion a minute ago. Over $1,000 per month from the AI tool itself, not from that client. We've been able to package that into one AI AAS deal. Okay. And in the videos that I'm going to post upcoming to the channel, I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do in order to start billing payments like this. Okay. So ultimately, I'm going to give you what you need to do the same. All right, and what that is going to be broken down into is the niches that you need to focus on. Okay, there's 3 plus a bonus. We're going to talk about offers. We are going to talk about pricing. And more importantly, we're going to show you the primary tools that you need to deploy for your clients ASAP. Okay, and the reason you should subscribe to the channel is because I'm going to reveal all of this in the upcoming videos that I've got planned. All right, so in the meantime, if you want to jump on a call with me where I will give you directly an action plan for launching your own AI AAS business, click the link in the description to select a time. Okay, when you book the call, I'm going to give you access to a bonus training video too, and a 14-page blueprint that is basically going to show you step by step everything I've done over the last 90 days to actually achieve payments like this for our bundled AI AAS solutions. All right. If you want to get access to that training directly, you can DM me on Instagram. If you send me a DM and just say AI AAS, I will just send you that training video and document directly. Okay, I'll do it myself. So remember, we are currently in the chasm. All right. And the people that are going to make the most money from this opportunity here are the ones that actually take action during this time. If you don't take action now, the gap won't be open for long. Okay, it will close. So book a call using the link below, and I will look forward to showing you everything on that call one-on-one. All right, cheers.